Cyberpunk 2077 is officially set to get a sequel with Project Orion, and while the details surrounding the follow-up are currently being kept a secret, it is likely to improve its predecessor's features. Since its launch in 2020, Cyberpunk 2077 has come a long way, and it finally feels like the game it was intended to be from the start. Thanks to a variety of post-launch updates, Cyberpunk 2077's world feels more alive than ever, but it's even more exciting to speculate about how much further immersion can be taken with Project Orion. It's unclear if Project Orion will return to Night City or venture somewhere new. Both options have their pros and cons, but wherever the next chapter is set, there are bound to be NPC characters for players to romance. Cyberpunk 2077 has 4 strong main options and a handful of other characters V can have flings with, but there is a surprising lack of jealousy from any of these NPCs. While it would be a small addition to the grand scheme of things, consequences of straying from relationships in Project Orion could shake up its romance in a fun way. There's no telling what Project Orion's romance options will be like, but adding a little bit more emotion into the equation could elevate the realism of trying to build relationships in Night City. For example, if a player has built a stable relationship with one of the romanceable NPCs but then goes and has their character sleep with a joy toy, it only makes sense for the in-game partner to get upset. The characters with whom V can build romantic relationships in Cyberpunk 2077 are all compelling in their own right, but there is also an unfortunate rigidness to the mechanics. Characters are strictly resigned to specific sexualities and preferences, and if someone wants to play V as a person who doesn't exactly enjoy monogamy, it's not really possible. However, on the flip side, there should also be a balance of romanceable NPCs who don't appreciate sharing partners. This could potentially create a far more dynamic romance system for Project Orion. Based on information from job listings, Project Orion is rumored to feature a multiplayer mode. However, developer CD Projekt Red has yet to confirm or deny these theories. Adding actual consequences in reaction to how players roleplay as V, or whoever Project Orion's protagonist is, could bring Night City to life in a completely fresh and unexpected way. On the other hand though, this could also prove frustrating for some players who are less worried about relationship building and more interested in exploring. However, more lifelike consequences to one's actions would likely only make a stronger RPG. Project Orion has a high bar to reach. Despite Cyberpunk 2077's original launch woes, CD Projekt Red's futuristic dystopian adventure has proven to be a fascinating and action-packed exploration of a ruthless world where everyone is fighting to reach the top. Cyberpunk 2077 allows players to make V whoever they wish, but the role-playing aspects of the character can still be taken further. It may be difficult for Project Orion to meet such high expectations after its predecessor was able to rise from its ashes, but it's not impossible. According to CD Projekt Red, Panem Palmer is the most popular romance option that players choose. Unfortunately, the wait for Project Orion is bound to be a long one, so there's no telling when details about the sequel will officially be revealed. On the bright side though, the sprawling metropolis of Night City continues to offer players plenty of ways to explore and become lost in the dystopian cyber-fueled world.